Look at that. It's kind of cool. My name is Greg Hunt. I'm a skateboarder, photographer, and a filmmaker. I'm not much of a board collector, but obviously being a skateboarder, you just end up with boards that people give you or whatever you get, and you're just not gonna let go of. You know, like, of course someday I'm gonna want to skate this thing. I'm like, of course I'm gonna want to save that board. It's like epic, you know? Like, look at the graphics on these boards. Plus it's Ray's first board. This is like the sickest board. I had one. I skated one when that came out, whenever that was, 89, 90. And it was a pretty weird shape, even for the time. I thought it was really long, you know? And it had like, kind of like a big wide tail for then. But still, I mean, dude, Ray Barbie, come on. It's like, pretty stoked on that. See, look at this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I thought was all old deluxe boards, but look what's in here. Like, I don't know how I got this, but obviously somehow I got it and I saved it just because it's such a rad graphic. Richard Mulder, which makes it even better. Some of my old boards, I think there was about, not many of them. I think they probably sold about 50 of these things, but I always like that graphic. Here's a board that I drew, graphic that I drew. I always like that board. I mean, there's nothing behind it really. It's just a little shitty tiger, but whatever. Used to like to draw. This board, Deluxe had some like thing where like all these people painted boards. Like we all went down there and painted boards. You can't put this in because my mom will get bummed, but I was on acid when I painted this. You can put it in there, I don't care. But it's kind of like, it's kind of cool, but also it's kind of pathetic that like, this is the best I could come up with on acid. And it's funny, like I normally wouldn't save, like, cause you know, this is a thing, like they had like, I don't know, 500 boards there, and it says, you know, Julian, Matt Field. There's a real thing, I didn't even ride for real, but whatever, I went there anyway. Drake Jones, Thebo, Max Schaff, Ben Liversedge, Salman Aga, Keith Huffnagel, Coco Santiago, all came down to the warehouse and made these hand-painted boards and they sold them. It's such a sick idea, you know? And I saw this board, I mean, obviously no one bought this one anyway, but I saw this at the Deluxe store and I took it only because I knew someday it would be really funny because I was on acid when I painted this. It's the only reason I saved it. It's ridiculous. Sorry, Mom. I didn't do that much at all. Trust me.